Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jaden.
I'm Tyler Karras, and this is the Beat the Bears pregame show.
So we just came off our first win against St. Joe Central. The team was super hype about it. So how you feeling with it?
Well, it's really good that we got off our first win. We got that monkey off of our backs. We have the first win, which is really nice, like I said earlier. It's some of the players, though, they're trying to stay humble and not be too overhyped because this is Chrisman, and Chrisman sort of has dominated us in the past, and we're just not going to let this first win go to our heads and sort of show up like, hey, we're here, even though, like, we got this win, everyone's so excited. It's some things when you're too excited, you don't play well in the next game, and this is something that Truman really doesn't want to happen to themselves. They want to keep a pace going and keep consistency and keep winning and winning and winning.
Yeah, for sure. And definitely, Chrisman's stomped us in the past years, and this is just our first win. So we don't want to get too full of ourselves yet because we have been on a losing streak. So I think we need to keep our heads in the game till at least after the Christmas game.
Especially with this game, we really did well on our first win. Mm-hmm. Offense all around was decent, able to pass the ball, run it, and then a lot of talk was their defense. They really wanted to improve their defense because they thought, even though it's our first win, our defense was sort of lacking. Yeah. They want to improve their defense and get the second win against Chrisman, which is already a huge deal. And Chrisman this year, there's been talks all around that Chrisman is actually now on the same level as Truman about their football. So that's really going to put the rivalry at a more head-to-head competition to show who's truly the better team.
Yeah. So we talked to some of the players. Here's their thoughts on the first win.
It feels really good, especially with the amount of points we put up. We came back from losing 3 in a row, and we put up 40 points, and it took the whole team, and it was really good. It was a really good feeling to come out with that win.
It feels like it's just like another game. It's like we could have won all our games so far. It's just like
It feels pretty good. I feel like we can do way better and keep winning.
Feels great. Feels like it was a long time overdue, and we've been working so hard. So see the results the way we want it to be was great.
It feels good. First win in 2 years, so happy we could do that.
It felt amazing. It was a long time coming.
It feels good to win. A win's a win. It's always good, So they've been working really hard. Our kids have been working really hard, and just to put it all together to win on the scoreboard. We win a lot in every game, but to win on the scoreboard is big for them and big for our team and program.
So we had a big first win for Truman. One thing that they were saying, though, is that we need to work on our defense. Tyler, you talked with some of the defensive players. What were they saying about that?
Basically, their defense was all around. It was, we just need to focus on everything and just prepare mentally each week. Some players, they said that their linemen, they need to do a better job just sort of putting pressure on their quarterback and just getting there up to his face where he can't complete those throws. And then another person said their safeties and their backfield they could really need to improve on because they said that Chrisman's got some speedy players, so they really want to get better coverage and just sort of stop those long plays happening and eventually save themselves some points. It was just a mix all around the board, but they all just kind of said everything on their defense just sort of needs to be improved a little bit better and stop those yardage and stop those big, ginormous plays.
All right. So let's see what some of the defensive players have to say about that.
Honestly, we have to work on. There's a lot of stuff we can work on, but just staying focused on what the goal is on Friday night and just giving everything we got in practice so that we could show out on Friday and then do good and come out with another dub.
Honestly, just making calls and communicating as a team. I've heard they have a lot of fast people. We need to work on coverage, I guess, for DBs.
Communication. Our defense can get a little better. Offense can get a little better. Main thing for going into this game is not getting a big head, even though we just came off a dub.
I think that we need to carry on our intensity and our confidence so that we're able to make sure that we have the same result as last week.
Really, it's our It's our D-line and our corners. They're locking down and just doing what we need to do to win.
I don't believe we have much to work on. It's just the little things that we have to keep working on in order for us to completely dominate the games.
So Truman's really looking to improve on defense, but another thing they're really also hoping to improve even more against Chrisman is their confidence. How do you think this game is going to really help boost their confidence?
Yeah, so Truman was on a bit of a losing streak, and then they got that win, and they were saying that they're hoping that that'll get into like the veins of the players, really get them hungry for another win.
And then here's what the players have to say about what could really help their confidence coming into this game.
I definitely think it does. We just gotta keep that same intensity and drive that we had last week throughout the whole practice and then throughout the game. And then if we keep continuing that, then we'll have no problem.
I think it is. It's a really big confidence booster because, we know that we can win the game and we know that we can play at a high level.
Yes, you can. The way we play together, the way we celebrate after the game, it was a real confidence booster. Hopefully we just can keep carrying that on.
So Tyler, it is a game against Chrisman. They're our #1 rivals. It's been Spirit Week all week. How is the school getting ready for this rivalry game?
Well, I think with Spirit Week, it's getting the fans as students, they're really excited because they realize that we actually have a better shot against Chrisman than what we've had in the past years. They're on the same level of us in the first time for forever. So this is really going to be more head-to-head combat in football than what it's really ever been. Their main goal they can think about today is the game. So they can come in fully prepared and ready to beat each other on every little detail, which it may not matter when it's someone against St. Joe Central or Staley, but with a rivalry game as big as Truman and Chrisman is, it's going to be every little detail, every possession, every second on the clock is going to matter because of how big this rivalry really is.
Yeah, and on top of that, if we got a win, it would also be our second win in a row. Chrisman's demolished Truman the past 3 years in football. So to just come out and then get on top of that and then beat Chrisman, the players are saying, we've had students say it should be a really big confidence boost. And like what you were saying with the Spirit Day, the first one was like hunting bears. Everyone's just really showing out this year. The freshmen are really turning out. Everyone's really coming together.
So that's really going to add some pressure to the players. I did talk to Coach Pio, and he said it's just a normal game, even with these, even with the Wagon Wheel and Nolan Cup being added on. He doesn't sort of see them. It's just like, hey, this is a normal game, and he doesn't even see them as rivals. He just still thinks it's just a normal game.
Yeah, I think everyone, including the players, got really good mindsets. We actually talked to some of the players about how they're feeling about the upcoming game.
It would mean a lot, especially considering that they're our rivals and they would be our second win in a row for this season. It would mean a tremendous amount, to me at least, and to the whole team. It will mean a lot to all of us, and for the school.
I mean, it would mean more to win this game than to win against St. Joe because it's our rival school. But yeah,
it means a lot. I'm tired of losing to them. All 2 years I've been here, we lost to them.
It means everything. We've lost to them 3 years in a row, and for us to win the game and for us to win would be amazing.
It would mean a lot. If we win, it'd be our first home win in 3 years, and it just feel good to be Chrisman.
It would mean a lot. The last time we won it, I believe I was a freshman, so it would feel nice to win it.
I don't think it's any more pressure than what we put on ourselves each week. Our kids do a great job of coming out each week and doing the things that they do to win. Obviously it is Christmas, so that adds to it. But it's something that we do week in and week out. The kids do a great job of preparing. But obviously it's Christmas, so we definitely want to get after it.
So that wraps up our pregame show.
Next, it is Chrisman versus Truman.